Hey, what's going on YouTube? Will here from All Electric, back again with another video, and today we have the Pace 500 from Aventon. In this video, you are going to get my complete review after testing out this bike for several weeks. Let's jump right in. Okay, let's first go over the controls. On the left-hand side, you have the front brake, and you also have a throttle, which works at 0. Now, a couple years back, Aventon didn't work at 0, so now all their e-bikes work at 0, which is really nice. So you have a couple different pedal assist modes. You can go down to 0 and up to 5. Now, on the right-hand side, again, you have these beautiful hand grips that are really comfortable to kind of put your hand on. You have the rear brake and you have your shifter for the rear that goes up to 8, and you can see it's a very nice comfortable shifter, makes it really easy to shift. So in the center is your display, and you also get a removable battery here that is locked with a key. So nice to have a removable battery. So what I do like about this is the single speed in the front and the 8 different gears in the rear. You definitely don't need any more than that, especially with a 500 watt motor. As you can tell by the name, this is the Pace 500, so it is a 500 watt motor in the rear. Now, it does come standard with fenders, but also you do have the option to purchase a rear rack if you need storage or something like that. Now, if you take a look at these handlebars, this is very similar to another bike that I did test. I'll put a link to that video up here. This is the Velotrex bike. It has that kind of W-shaped handlebar. Now, I did feel like they were very comfortable. I don't necessarily like the styling of those handlebars, but I do think that it is very comfortable. Now, the Velotrex one was a step-through design, where this Pace 500 that I am testing is not the step-through model, but I do believe that they have a step-through model if that's something that you are really interested in. Now, I do love the different color options, and I really like this tan color of the Pace 500 that Aventon has. I think it's super sharp and very unique, and I love the different color options versus just like a regular black or something like that, like most e-bikes come in. Now, because this is an e-bike from Aventon, you know that you are going to get a lot of premium parts on this e-bike, but we are missing some safety features like headlights and taillights. Now, there is something funky that I didn't like about the Pace 500. You can see I'm holding the power button, but you have to press the power on the battery first, like once it goes to sleep, and then you can press the power on and then it'll power it on. So just kind of a little quirky thing, I think, with the software. Another thing is where they put the placement of the kickstand. You can see where the back pedal hits it. So anytime you try to move this around with the kickstand down, your pedal is going to get stuck. Other than that, I mean, those are two nitpicky things, because I've tested a lot of these bikes out, as you guys know. I mean, this is a fantastic baseline entry-level e-bike that is super comfortable to ride. I'm about 6'1", 200 pounds, and this 500 watt motor is plenty of power. I mean, you can see it was super windy and really cold out, but this thing, an unlimited battery, was still able to propel me very easily up a pretty steep incline that I'm going up here. Now, as you can see with that W-shaped handlebar, it makes it very convenient for me. I felt it like very nice to have my hands kind of, shoulder width apart, but at a very comfortable angled position versus like having a straight handlebar across. Now, again, not a huge fan of the styling. It kind of seems a little girly to me, but I will say that it is very comfortable to ride, especially for a longer period of time versus a straight handlebar, having your hands more at a comfortable or natural position. Now, there's also a lot of adjustments with those handlebars in terms of raising them up or lowering them down based on your height. So like I said, I'm 6'1", and I was easily able, with just a few adjustments, to get this very comfortable for me. Now, after riding this and testing it out, for this price tag of $1,500, it is on the more expensive side, but I think you are paying for the name, so to speak. Aventon is definitely a big player in the e-bike realm, and I've tested almost all of their e-bikes, and I really think they do have a very good quality e-bike. I just think that for $1,500, I want to see more safety features that are integrated in the system, like a headlight and a tail light as well. Now, this 500 watt motor is a nice touch in that under $2,000 price point, but I do believe if you are on a strict budget, you can find another cheaper e-bike from a different brand maybe, but you don't have that reliability, and a lot of those other brands skimp out on, like, let's say brakes, tires, where Aventon is using a lot of premium parts with all of their e-bikes, and the Pace 500 is no exception to that. So overall, if you're looking for a very solid, more or less entry-level e-bike, then the Pace 500 is probably the one for you. It has a lot of great integrated features, and it is missing some. Like, I do like the cadence sensor, but I wish it had a tail light and a headlight integrated. But overall, this is definitely a buy for me if this is my first e-bike and I'm really trying to test it out and see, or if this is going to be a commuter, you definitely want a more solid e-bike like this one. If you're interested in picking one of these up, make sure you click the link down below in the description. All right, there you have it. That is my full review of this Pace 500. I hope you guys liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Thanks so much for watching. Share this video with a friend, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button. As always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.